What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dr. Vincent Strange, and if you're new here, then you're in the wrong place. But if you like wrong places, welcome. I review and react to different TV shows and movies and give you my honest opinions. The links to all my socials are down below in the description. We're about to watch the third episode of the live action adaptation of Avatar: The Last Airbender, so without further ado, let's just get into it.
We don't have the numbers.
Are these Fire Nation people?
We don't need numbers.
Or these Earthbenders?
My mother.
Is that the one who plays Azula?
To help us.
Is he tricking them?
Fire Lord Ozai must die tonight.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. There's a reason they call him Fire Lord. Like, don't. Yeah, that's Azula. Oh, he's not there. Oh, there he is. Yep, you're dead. You're gone.
We expected that all decent Fire Nation citizens would have welcomed being freed from your tyranny. Tyranny?
So these guys are just like, they're actually Fire Nation like workers.
Prosperity?
And yeah, they're trying to do a mutiny.
Then again, we in the Fire Nation have
Yeah.
always prided ourselves on our resourcefulness. Isn't that right?
Azula. Yeah, see? Called it. I mean, once you know the cast, you know, it's kind of spoiled for you.
The one who will restore balance to the world. The one who has returned to us.
Yeah, didn't even get to speak his name.
Your brother has done the impossible. Just as I'd asked.
She jealous.
Really?
Really? Oh, my shoe. Hold your shoe up.
Weight shift. Wrist snap.
Wrist snap.
Face tap into your feelings and gather energy from them.
When are you gonna learn this stuff, Aang?
I bet it was my fault. I should never be a teacher.
Well, you're still a kid, man. You probably give better advice than most kids.
All the more reason for us to get to the Northern Water Tribe, right?
Okay, so when they get to the Northern Tribe, that's when Aang's gonna start waterbending, I guess. Yo, he's thinking about her.
I think it's another airbender.
Ain't no way.
That's no mountain. That's a marshu.
Oh, a marshu's a mountain. Okay. Wow. Oh, is this where they meet a certain Earthbender?
What did I tell you before?
I'm guessing it is. Because I think it looks like that, see. Oh, yes, see, he's an Earthbender.
What makes you think we're outsiders?
Have you looked at yourself?
No reason. Let's have that at the turnip sack. Sure you can make that look good too.
Is he flirting?
So how do you know we're not a threat?
Just a feeling.
And because you're wearing Water Tribe clothing?
She told me I wasn't watering the turnips enough. Knew there was a reason I married her.
Irrigation.
My brother-in-law would agree if he could speak. Struck mute at birth.
And they didn't notice the other kid in the back. He was pretty obvious. See how people thrive without the Fire Nation? Aang just sticks out like a sore thumb, for real. Dude, what are you doing? Oh, what?
You're not an airbender.
Oh, it's this guy. Yes, I remember this guy.
Of course I'm not.
Didn't say I was. What the hell just happened?
I just landed. How was I supposed to know there'd be another bombing? Bombing?
A bombing?
wasn't an accident.
Wow.
The Fire Nation.
Yeah. Their spies are everywhere in the city.
Yeah, so you should really cover up, Aang.
Well, we have our own part to play in the war. Right, Aang?
Yes. Yes. Which,
He's like, oh yes, I forgot.
Promise me. You'll really stick it to the firebenders. Make them pay.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Those are
Yeah.
cleaning under your toenails.
Ew.
Can get bloody.
Bloody wow.
because I'm the Avatar.
What?
Now, who's
Who's the one
Oh.
to root out traitor? People in the resistance aren't the brightest of flames.
Ha, fire pun.
Out there exploring the world. If I were him, I wouldn't want to come back.
She's like, I wish I could be banished.
Technically, he is first in line to be Fire Lord.
Oh.
Deserves to be.
The Avatar has returned. My mother told me stories of the Avatar and how he'd return one day.
Dad, you
Yeah, kid, by the way, just keep that to yourself, okay?
Such a
morning, so we should fly then.
What, tomorrow? No, Teo. No, you're supposed to help me with the airship.
This is more important, Dad. Eh? What's he doing? Oh, he's telling him about the Avatar.
What are you?
Oh, it's the guy.
But that means the Mechanist is a
Traitor.
Yeah. What the hell, man? We helped save your son. It's funny how this guy's robe looked red in the last scene, but now it's kind of like brown to like blend in.
We'll be fine.
Ooh, little brush of the hand there. Oh, sure. Oh, I know. I remember this guy. Yeah, I can't remember what his name was.
You can call me Jet.
Jet. His name is Jet. Oh, that looks so cool. Yeah, that looks sick. They should have put this bit on the trailer, unless I missed it. Yeah, trying to remain inconspicuous, okay? If at any point they ask, how did they find us in this episode? I'm gonna get real angry. Oof. Oh, sick. Oh, mad. Oh, nice. Nice, Katara. Just like, what are you doing? Oh, jeez. I think he's dead. Oh, mad. She's lethal. Oof.
Awesome shooting there, long shot. That was a mean swing, Pipsqueak.
So we got Long Shot and Pipsqueak.
Feeling you knew how to handle yourself.
These are great names. And Jet.
He's the dude. I'm Pipsqueak.
Oh.
Who are you people?
We're the good guys.
We're the anti-Fire Nation nation.
Don't worry. Pipsqueak knows how to take out the garbage.
That's code for I'm gonna throw him off the mountain.
And if you add plates here and a vent here, all you need to do is install a bleed valve to regulate pressure.
Since when was Sokka
Yeah.
like an inventor? Oh, he's got the signature thing. Piece of wheat in his mouth.
We've had a few bases, but this one served us well.
Doesn't look very hidden though.
What are we now, Smeller B?
Freedom fighters!
Smeller bee.
Blasting jelly. A few jars could blow half the neighborhood sky high.
Whoa. So that's what the Fire Nation have been making.
What'd you find?
The firebenders weren't behind the explosion.
What? Oh, they were.
My mother was the fight worker.
The anti-Fire Nation nation on anti-Fire Nation?
My dad.
Not often you get the opportunity.
This guy's always hungry, man. Relatable. I'm hungry right now.
Stench?
You can tell Iroh's the kind of guy who likes life the way it is, without the Fire Nation, you know, trying to be all dominant.
Loyalty and cooperation when the time comes for such debts to be paid. A time that may arrive sooner than expected.
Let's go into Commander Joe, alright? He's like, yes, some payment.
I haven't seen her all day. I was helping Sai with his airship model. He just...
You don't know where your sister is?
They're making blasting jelly in a cave up on the mountain.
Blasting jelly.
It's like, what the frick is blasting jelly?
No, Jet's not the bad guy. Sai is.
Are you kidding me?
What?
He's done nothing but help.
Is Jet lying to you?
Already lost. Besides, I saw Sai talking to the firebender. He's the traitor.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I forgot about that.
How do we know? Where are you going?
To prove you're a jerk.
Oh, yeah? Well, I don't need proof of that.
Oh man. Oh, Zuko! Zuko's right behind her. He's in love.
I need to take care of him.
Jet, what are you
Oh
gonna do?
my god. They're gonna kill the dad.
Told you.
You're going to blow him
Oh,
up?
Not just
the jelly is proper leaking out.
are gonna die, Jet.
But that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Keep your firebending in check, or you'll have the Earth Kingdom army to deal with.
Yeah, man, nothing too flashy. Oof. Oh, okay. Oh. This is kind of like a Jackie Chan fight scene. There, yeah. That's it. That to me says Jackie Chan. Oh, wow. Oh, they're on the ride thingy. The roller coaster.
Ready? 1,
Oh my god, that's so dangerous.
3.
Oh, wow. How are those things even moving?
You have my notebook.
No. No. Hey, yo. Think of the sunset. Or sunrise. Sunrise or sunset? Oof. No, that was close. Oh. Dragon of the West. He's like, all that for nothing. Eh? Uh-oh, indeed. Oh, that's the end of the... That was quite a short episode, or not? Oh, that... Turns out that was longer than last episode. Anyway. Okay, guys, that was episode 3, done. A bit of a slow episode this time, if you ask me. That's why I was surprised when I saw how long it actually was. Now, me personally, I don't really watch a whole lot of series because a lot of them tend to drag. So this episode kind of felt like a filler, considering I know what's coming. I liked that we finally get introduced to Azula, and we saw just a bit more of Fire Lord Ozai. So before I continue, I want to say something about how I'm viewing this live action adaptation. I know a lot of people watching this are probably upset with the way that certain things look, or with the casting, or whatever it is. Something I think people need to realize is that watching this series, if you love the anime, it isn't going to give you the same feeling, or it's not going to top it in any way. Translating the action, the visuals, and the general feel of the series from the anime to live action is an incredibly difficult thing to do. So going into this, I wasn't going to judge this based on how it was in the anime. I'm looking at this series as its own thing. So whatever I like or dislike about the series so far, I'm making sure that I'm not comparing it to the anime. If it works for this live action story, then that's great. But moving on. We see that Azula is pretty devious, as we all know, scheming against her brother so that she can become the next Fire Lord. We have yet to see her firebending ability, but we have seen that she's very good with the bow and arrow. I loved how cool the city of Omashu looked in live action. It took me a second to clock what Omashu was, and then I remembered, oh, it's that earthbending city. But yeah, that was really cool to see. We get introduced to Sai and his son Teo, who is in a flying wheelchair that his father made for him. It shows that he is a very skilled inventor alongside being a very loving father, which explains why he sold out Aang to the Fire Nation spies, because he's just trying to protect his son, and he probably thinks that keeping his son away from the Avatar is probably better. Speaking of the Avatar, let's talk about Aang. I don't know why the gang thought once they entered the city that it's okay for them not to be inconspicuous. Yeah, sure, we learned that the Fire Nation haven't been able to take the city, but even after the bombing and after they learn that there are Fire Nation spies, Aang's just flying around with Teo as if the Fire Nation doesn't know that the Avatar is an airbender who can fly. And then they're surprised when Zuko shows up. Even telling some random strangers like Teo and Sai, who they just met, that he is the Avatar, like, you need to calm down, bruh. The Fire Nation go get you. But other than that, we get to meet Jet and the rest of the freedom fighters for the first time. And again, just like the Kyoshi warriors, I think Jet looks straight out of the anime. But we learn that even though their hearts are in the right place, their methods are not. And it's pretty clever how this episode made us think whether the freedom fighters were the bad guys or Sai was the bad guy, and pitted those ideas against each other in the form of Katara and Sokka having their first argument that we've seen. And it doesn't matter who was right in the end, we know that Sokka and Katara are going to do the right thing. But that's going to do it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching. I'm excited to see more as the series goes on, considering I do know what happens in the next episode, and I'm excited to see it. So stay tuned on the channel for that. Also soon, I'm going to be watching Adam Sandler's new film, Spaceman. So look out for that. So yeah, see you guys in the next one.